Once upon a time in Los Angeles, there was a very beautiful but very poor homeless girl. She had just moved to LA from a small town. She couldn't find a job and was now forced to beg on the street. One day when she was begging, she met a rich, handsome businessman. He was bald and had a big heart. He took one look at her and said, "You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Why are you here begging on the street?" She explained to him that she needed money and was too proud to ask for help. But he insisted and said, "No, you're gonna help yourself. I want you to come with me right now." He took her to a fancy clothing store, bought her beautiful clothes, shoes, and a purse. And then he took her to a restaurant and said, "Eat as much as you want. I'll pay for it." She was so happy and grateful. She thanked him over and over again. Then he took her to his office building and said, "I want you to work for me. You can't have this job as my personal assistant. We can work on it whenever you want. I also want you to move into this apartment. It's not the best. It's better than nothing." She was so grateful. She thanked him for everything and promised to pay him back one day. He drove her to the apartment and helped her move in. Then he left so he could get back to work. She was so happy in her new apartment. It had a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room. It even had a TV, a fridge, and a washing machine. She unpacked her stuff and made herself comfortable. She decided to go to the grocery store and buy some food. She picked up some chicken, some rice, and some vegetables. She cooked dinner and ate it on the couch while watching TV. The next day, she got ready and went to work. She worked hard and did everything she could to help the businessman. He was so happy with her work that he gave her a raise after just 2 weeks. She was so grateful to him. She knew that she would never forget what he did for her. Every day after work, she would go back to the apartment and relax. She would watch TV, read a book, or cook dinner. She was so happy with her new life. On weekends, she would go out with her friends and have fun. They would go shopping, to the movies, or to parties. She was so grateful for her new friends and for the businessman who had changed her life. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.